When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. There is no end to education. It is not that you read a book, pass an examination, and finish with education. The whole of life, from the moment you are born to the moment you die, is a process of learning. The biggest lesson I learned this year is to not force anything. Conversations, friendships, relationships, attention, love. Anything forced is just not worth fighting for. Whatever flows, flows. What crashes, crashes. Attitude is a choice. Happiness is a choice. Optimism is a choice. Kindness is a choice. Giving is a choice. Respect is a choice. Whatever choice you make makes you. Choose wisely. Stay afraid, but do it anyway. What's important is the action. You don't have to wait to be confident. Just do it, and eventually the confidence will follow. Accept yourself, love yourself, and keep moving forward. If you want to fly, you have to give up what weighs you down. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. Don't waste another moment crying over what went wrong. If it wasn't a blessing, it was a lesson. One can choose to go back towards safety or forward toward growth. Growth must be chosen again and again. Fear must be overcome again and again. With every act of self-care, your authentic self gets stronger, and the critical, fearful mind gets weaker. Every act of self-care is a powerful declaration. I am on my side. I am on my side. Each day I am more and more on my own side. My greatest life lesson has been that life can change in a second. This is why it's important to always live your best possible life and to do what you can for others. Pause and remember, every single event in your life, especially the difficult lessons, have made you smarter, stronger, and wiser than you were yesterday. Be thankful. Develop a passion for learning. If you do, you will never cease to grow. Life is inherently risky. There is only one big risk you should avoid at all costs, and that is the risk of doing nothing. The universe is one great kindergarten for man. Everything that exists has brought with it its own peculiar lesson. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbor, cast the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. A very wise man once told me that you can't look back, you just have to put the past behind you and find something better in your future. In the long run, we shape our lives and we shape ourselves. The process never ends until we die, and the choices we make are ultimately our own responsibility. Just don't give up trying to do what you really want to do. Where there is love and inspiration, I don't think you can go wrong. Try to accomplish things you have always dreamt of while you can. I know it sounds cliché, but the biggest lesson I have learned is that life is precious. Enjoy it while it lasts. Take criticism seriously, but not personally. If there is truth or merit in the criticism, try to learn from it. Otherwise, let it roll right off you. Over the years, I've come to realize that mistakes are just lessons, life lessons, almost like school. Once you've learned a lesson in class, you move on to the next lesson because now you know it. Well, mistakes are the same. The fact is that to do anything in the world worth doing, we must not stand back shivering and thinking of the cold and danger, but jump in and scramble through as well as we can. The highest reward for one's toil is not what one gets for it, but what one becomes by it. The biggest lesson I've learned is that hurt people, and kindness is just as contagious. So if you can focus your efforts on engineering kindness, it will prevail. Unless you try to do something beyond what you have already mastered, you will never grow. Recognizing that you are not where you want to be is a starting point to begin changing your life. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them, that only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. Be patient with yourself. You are growing stronger every day. The weight of the world will become lighter, and you will begin to shine brighter. Don't give up. And once the storm is over, you won't remember how you made it through, how you managed to survive. You won't even be sure whether the storm is over. But one thing is certain. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. That's what this storm's all about. Take chances, make mistakes. That's how you grow. Pain nourishes your courage. You have to fail in order to practice being brave. Once we believe in ourselves, we can risk curiosity, wonder, spontaneous delight, or any experiences that reveals the human spirit.